Gregor Mendel's principles of heredity was a major breakthrough in the field of genetics because with his work, scientists could reliably predict and describe the possible offspring of two organisms with known traits. However, things get complicated when they observed that offspring of some organisms were extremely different from what they predicted. What could be possibly wrong? Was Mendel wrong with his principles of genetics? Well, the answer is no. He was right with his ideas, but the bigger picture of genetics is more than what he thought. And this is the birth of non-Mendelian genetics.
Non-Mendelian genetics are the patterns of inheritance that do not follow all of Mendel's principles of heredity, which are the laws of independent assortment, dominance, and segregation. These are the codominance, incomplete dominance, and the multiple alleles.
Now we have defined the non-Mendelian genetics and enumerated three of the common patterns, which are the codominance, incomplete dominance, and multiple alleles. Let's discuss them individually. Codominance is a pattern of inheritance where both alleles are dominant. Thus, the resulting heterozygote exhibits the traits of both parents. An example of this can be observed in the coat color of cows.
May tatlong baka akong nakita. May anak, ama at inang baka. Ang ama ay puti, ang ina na may pula. Bakit ang anak may puti at pula? Codominance, codominance. Ito'y halimbawa ng codominance.
Co means together. That's why the trait of both parents can be observed together in their offspring. In our example, a homozygous white cow mates with a homozygous red cow, so their offspring is a roan, or a cow with both red and white furs. Next is incomplete dominance. It is a pattern of inheritance where the phenotype of a heterozygote is intermediate between the two homozygous phenotypes. To put it simply, the phenotype of both parents are blended together just like a paint mixed together. Example of this can be observed in some flowers.
Sipi lemon, namasyal doon sa hardin. Nakakita, puting pulang bulaklak. Kumuha siya't pinarami ang mga bulaklak. Ngunit nagtaka siya, ba't may pink na naiiba? Incomplete dominance pala.
In our example, a red flower and a white flower produced a pink flower. This is called incomplete dominance, wherein the traits of both parents blend in. When we blend red and white, the outcome is pink. Third is multiple alleles. This is when one trait is controlled by more than two alleles. Remember the word multiple, meaning many. This also means that there are more than two possible phenotypes for the offspring. A classic example of this is the ABO blood type system.
ABO blood type is blood typing of humans. It is controlled by the alleles A, B, and O. There are 4 phenotypes. Blood types O, B, ABA. ABO blood type is a multiple allele.
ABO blood type is determined by the presence or absence of two antigens, A and B. Thus, there are 3 alleles responsible for this blood type system. When antigen A is present, or allele A, when antigen B is present, or allele B, and when neither antigen is present, or allele O. This is why the ABO blood type system is an example of multiple alleles. So these are the common non-Mendelian genetics. Let's go over them once again.
First is codominance, just remember that co means together, so both traits of parents appear. Incomplete dominance is just like blending in. The traits of both parents is nothing to be seen. And multiple alleles is when there's more than two. Alleles are phenotypes that control just one trait. These types of genetics are some of the common patterns governed by the Non-Mendelian Genetics.
That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.